All right, we are live. Hello, thank you. Um, Sorry for the technical difficulties. We are delayed.
Then,
Yes.
there!
That, there we go.
There we go. Yay! We are officially live. I do not see Lance. Where's Lance? Where are you, buddy? Where are you, buddy?
Oh no, I disappeared, but it's
Okay.
okay.
Yes. Hello. We are live officially. Sorry for the hiccups. Since when was there ever a normal stream? In then mother's stream. As the branding goes, we're pretty scuffed here. But yes, thank you for joining this first ever meet the players for the Eberron campaign. This is the first ever Eberron in the Twitch channel. Oh, I've been playing a few Eberron games though for 2 years, and this is about the first ever official campaign here on Twitch, and I'm happy to play it with these lovely individuals over here, on this side over here. There we go. Yes. Before that, I kind of want to give a shout out to the people that have been following and just been waiting while we were getting our shit together on stream. Shout out to John, or Iron Hand, who checked in. He was the first one to comment, and Chaos Hammer 50. Is this based off Warhammer? I'm curious. Thank you for following, and Pollutions, and Kakaibe for following the stream as well. Thank you so much. I understand you guys are following while all the chaos was happening, and I do appreciate you guys dropping by and just joining this very nice event. I don't want to babble too much, but this is like around the time I should babble. So yeah, this is Den Mother. If this is your first time joining this Twitch channel. This is more or less like my place where I talk about TTRPGs, run a few games every now and then. Yeah, it's all TTRPG related things. And for now, this BGM though, I need it. Definitely, I can send it your way. It's really fun. So for this campaign, of course, we are centered in the lovely realm of Eberron. Woo! And specifically the continent of Corvair. And just to give you guys a bit of a background, why is it called the last year? Like, why? Why isn't it the last war? Why isn't it Eberron or In Mourning or Embers from the Last War? I don't know. Like, oh, those are all copyrighted. So, this campaign is more or less like a what-if scenario. As most of the people would know, the materials, at least in 5e, even in 3.5, they explore things after a so-called Last War. The Last War is inspired by... Oh my god, Mark! That sub! Oh my god, thank you for the sub, Mark. Thank you, Ratsley. Appreciate you. So, the last year is basically a what if, in terms of, most of the materials show the effects of the last war. It's the campaign is set 2 years after the war, 5 years after the war, 8 years after the war. But what if you guys can actually explore Eberron, specifically Corvair, during the actual war, and we're gonna be at the height of it in its last year in the war. Did you guys know that it actually went through 100 years of war? This is a 100-year war, and we are going to look at you running 5e. I know the 5e only if it's Eberron. And yeah, so thank you, Mark. Thank you, appreciate you, my man. For now, this is not about me. This is about the players. These are the individuals that I'm more than willing to join this specific table and explore this alternate timeline, this what if scenario. Um, you know, with this small campaign, it's only going to be about 6 episodes, but we're going to be exploring it through the eyes of these characters. So let's get to know. Oh my god! Oh, thank you for that gift. Thank you for gifting. Mr. King Dice actually lands one of our players, so thank you for that. September, yes, I did. Oh yeah, it is. It is a thing. So yeah, let's start with the introductions first. This is the meet the players. This is not the meet the then mother. You guys know my face already. So let's get to know these four lovely individuals. Let's start first. Let's go with clockwise. So we're gonna start with the lovely Nigel. Let's go.
Hey, my name is Nigel. I'm a game master. I rarely get to play, and I am playing Talia, a wizard with a bit of a history. She's an orphan. She looks human, blonde, turquoise eyes. She's very frail looking, the kind of person that you think, you could probably take or you could probably beat down. She just wears this tattered booklet. And as far as anyone knows, her allegiances belong to Aendair and the mages.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. And I guess in terms of like, this is a running gag for most of the people in the campaign. She's an orphan, yes?
An orphan, yes.
Yes. Oh, okay. This is our first orphan right here. um, it's a funny thing because most of the characters actually are mostly orphans, but we'll get to figure them out.
We don't like parents here.
Yeah, no parents allowed. No, I'm just kidding. Next one, of course. Thank you for that introduction. If you guys don't know as well, Nigel has a YouTube channel called Diced Coffee. He also does TTRPGs, Call of Cthulhu, lots of horror-based stuff. If you guys want to check it out, he actually puts his streams there. Right now, he's just running a lot of what are the things you're running? Vampire Masquerade.
A lot of vampire.
A lot of vampire.
Masquerade.
What were the locations in Vampire? I know the New Orleans one.
Currently New Orleans, New York City we're starting next week. I've done Los Angeles and London from before. I've even done the Fall of London. So, globally.
Nice. Awesome. So, thank you, Nigel, for that. So we got to know Talia, our wizard with the allegiance. Oh, have you mentioned her regret?
Oh yes, sorry. So Talia's regret is during her time in the war, she had to do a little thing in a small village and got attached to a small little girl, much like her, an orphan, around 7 or 8 years old. And because one thing led to another, her orders were to eliminate all witnesses, including this little orphan girl that she got attached to. And that is her biggest regret because she wasn't able to save the poor little girl.
Just to let you guys know, Eberron has this really fun thing where it incorporates this thing called regrets and depths. It actually adds a lot more like anchoring for characters to be in the world. Very useful tool for game masters. If ever you guys consider a kid murder. Charlie, take us to Candy Mountain. So if you guys ever want to consider running Eberron, do try to use the regrets table. It's really fun. It also helps you as a game master to corner, like, kind of reel them in. Like, oh, this is what you did. All the guilt trips, fun things. So, thank you for that, Nigel. Next we have on the list, of course, is seems to be a crowd favorite, Charlie, but an alternate Charlie. Let's go and change the screen real quick. There you go. You have the floor.
Alright. Thank you so much, Den Mother. So, hi, I'm Lance. I'm going to be playing Charlie, actually. Um, uh, I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons for at least, oh my gosh, almost 5 years. And Charlie is actually an Unearthed Arcana wizard of the Urgis variant, which basically blends wizard powers with cleric spells. So it's going to be very interesting for me. Charlie is also an orphan. Uh, no, her name is not Charlisha. But okay, so this particular orphan story is a bit of a Cinderella story. Picked off the streets by the Caniff family, Charlie has found herself in one of the most pertinent houses of the war, which is the House of Caniff, the House of Making. And but to get there, her regret is actually that she had to abandon her foster family of orphans to pursue this life with the House of Cannon. And the place where she grew up in was actually destroyed in the war, and she doesn't know if any of them survived. But that's fine because she's with House Cannith now, the house that will rule for 1,000 years. Yeah, that's it for Charlie. I do hope you tune in and watch her journey.
Yes. Oh, with the one more thing. Was there a, with your allegiance to Kenneth and whatnot, does your character have any regrets?
Oh, her regret is that to be able to join the House of Cannith, she had to leave behind her foster family.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you for that. Oh, we're seeing a few things. Quite interesting. That yes, we do have an Let's Go orphan party. It is an orphan suit. So it's like everybody. It's funny though, because when we had character creation, when we had our discussions, everybody just decided, hey, we're all orphans. So it's great. I mean, it makes sense because this is in the kind of in the end days of the war. A lot of kids lose their parents over the war, so it makes sense. It makes sense. No, all the Rugrats died. What? Rugrats? Isn't that every war? Yes. The war takes away the parents and whatnot. So so speaking of Kenneth, oh boy, the next person may not exactly be a fan of the Kenneths, but we shall hear his side for now. Let's go, JD, if your face would load real quick.
Hi. Hello.
Alright, you're up.
Alright, so what to say about Leopold? My original concept on Leopold is that he originally was, surprise, an orphan with a band of brothers that was picked off on the street to serve in the war. They, I think, had a bit of 3 years of training, and this specific band of brothers, they were basically cannon fodder, but every charge that they performed, they seemed to survive it. And then the Canniths took interest in them, and they were like, maybe we can use them for experimental weaponry. So right now, we'll see what Dan Mother has prepared for Leopold, because she told me that all of my brothers are still alive.
For now.
For now.
Yes. Alright, thank you for that. Did you mention your regret, real quick?
The regret is he did some covert op mission that is basically planting an experimental weapon it was a bioweapon, a virus, and then it just wiped out the entire town. And to this day, he felt as if that was not the right procedure of war. There were no soldiers. There was no glory or honor in there. Just murder.
Alright. Awesome. Okay. Very, very dark turn, but thank you for trusting me with Leopold again. I know that at least most of the players have been in previous campaigns of mine. They know what their characters have gone through in my hands. Usually, it's just character development, guys. Yes, War Fans. Is that the name of the team now? Team War Fans? Is that Jericho and the War Fans? Amazing band name. Yes, let's go. War Fan sounds like a Pokemon. Yes, it does, actually. But yes, thank you, JD, for that. We'll definitely get into the details about the campaigns previously. But last but not least, we got Stupendros. Well, Pedro. Hold on, let me swap your face real quick. There you go. So, we got, last but not the least, who's the oldest but would technically count as an orphan based on his story. Feel free to tell your character's story. Let's go. Hello? You're muted. You're muted. Hello? Oh no! Batman to all the Robins. Wait. Oh no! Yes. Oh no, it is. How is it? How are you doing, Pedro? The buttons. How are the buttons? I can't reconnect it to the cult. Quite a shame. Oh no. Okay, let's go back real quick. well, Peter's trying to figure out how his mic's working. Well, we still see your face though. We see your level hit. It's a suspense. It's giving suspense on Jericho's character. So while he's connecting, I kind of wanted to ask a few questions, specifically to Lance and JD. You guys have been in two separate campaigns of mine. Nigel's the newcomer, which is good. It's fresh meat. Oh no!
Oh my god. More meat to the grinder, is that it then?
Yes. Yes, more meat to the grinders. Don't worry about it. Peter, quick, mime your character truth. No, don't worry, Peter's back.
Hello, I'm so sorry.
Okay, alright. It's okay. You're back, you're live. So, without further ado, Peter, give us the mystery character. That is.
I'm so sorry. It's a bug with the computer. I'm using my laptop.
Okay.
Yes, my character is his name is Jericho Melicon. He is 37 years old at the time. He is a fighter bard. I'm building him as sort of a commander style because he's also an orphan, but technically he's 39, so that's technically he can't use the orphan card. He was a orphan that was taken in by orcish mercenaries in Drowan, and proving his mettle by surviving being a slave soldier to the mercenaries. He grew, he rose in power. He really became stronger and rose, and basically he took over the mercenary band. And after betraying someone that he trusted.
I guess the last part is the regret, or that's like part of the, or that's the back.
It's the last part. I mean, yeah, it's like it's more of a mixture of like he he after taking over the mercenary band, he became like part of the British army and did some terrible stuff. But in the process, he betrayed army.
Sorry, he betrayed what? Sorry, you got cut off. So...
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. You're fine. Inhale, exhale.
It's hard to say, but it's hard to say things while not trying to like complicate stuff. But basically, he betrayed a girl within the orcish mercenary ranks, and basically that's how he got to be able to take over the mercenary band.
Oh, yes, we got a traitor in the midst. Well, thank you for that, Peter. Thank you for sharing about Jericho's layered character. Your character is actually connected to a character that you used in an older campaign. So
Yes. I didn't know if I was supposed to say. Yeah, I forgot to include every other thing. I've been playing D&D for 2 years. I've played in the Mother's other Eberron campaign in the Warnlands. Is it in the Warning or is it in the Warnlands? Something about Warnlands. I forgot the name.
in morning, yes.
And yeah, and Jericho is the father of the character that I'm playing in the previous campaign.
Nice. Alright, so just to give context for some people, there are different campaigns that I've ran. In Morning took place 8 years after the Treaty of Thronehold. I also ran the Adventurers League modules called Embers of the Last War, which took place 5 years after. And the actual hardcover takes place 2 years after the Treaty of Thronehold. So it's quite interesting to see the storylines of these characters, all of these different personalities, different players, and how they would go about the actual timeline of the war. So before that, this book actually, with this Eberron, I kind of want to get the players' expectations, general feelings for this upcoming campaign. Like, what are you guys excited about, nervous about? So let's start with Naito.
Okay. Eberron specifically is something that I've always been interested in, but didn't know much about. Mostly because of this magic punk, as I like to call it, kind of genre, where you've got trains running on elementals, but magic is sort of more widespread and more narrow, unlike traditional D&D, where it's sort of, less people have it, but it's extreme power levels. So it's interesting to me. I'm also interested in the fact that how you mentioned you planned on running it, where it's not going to be your traditional D&D, like every session has a combat or something, where it has a focus on the narrative and the story, which is something I've always been interested in, and something that's people don't normally associate with D&D. So that's what I've always been excited about. It's something to look into the story and the trauma of 4 very disturbed orphans.
The Team War fans. That's gonna be the name now. We're gonna have to stick with it.
Yeah, we have the innate power to be born with PTSD.
Yes.
Invent the term.
Yes. It's fun because like the book actually mentions psychological scars post-war. So you can imagine it being in the war. You guys are developing these said scars that you'd carry after the war. So it's all the fun stuff. Here for the drama, yes. What good is Magitech steampunk settings? Exactly. Thank you for that lovely thought. Add Sky Pirates to the campaign. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Chaos Hammer, adding that to the DM notes. The ever-growing DM notes.
The ever-growing trauma.
Yes, the ever-growing trauma for the players. Okay, what about you, Lance? What are your expectations? What are you nervous about with the campaign? Uh, General feelings.
All right. First of all, I'm super excited to be playing under Dungeon Master. So into Eberron. I know you always talk about Eberron. You read so much about it. So I'm excited to really feel sense of Eberron and classic Faerun D&D. Um, I guess what I'm looking forward to is the trauma. We're all here for the trauma, yay! And I guess another thing Nigel already mentioned is how you're planning to run this, which is a very interesting way, I think. Um, what I'm very nervous about is most of us, at least, a lot of us who are familiar with Eberron, know where House of Knit is gonna end up, and being on that side is making me really nervous. But I'm excited to see how it goes.
Yes, it's interesting to be that person on that side of history. So, at the height of power, and you know what they say, the higher you go up, the harder you fall. But let's see, let's see about it.
And will rule for 1,000 years. Okay.
That's the
No
plan.
spoilers, everyone. No spoilers.
Yeah, and Charlie's not updated on the memo, so it's totally fine. It's still there, still out there. So thank you for that. Thank you for that. I really am excited as well because the way I'm running it is kind of like more focused on the character perspectives and how your stories get together. As much as possible, I will try to focus more on the political intrigue, how your characters make their decisions that affect the overall storyline. But if the war fans wage war, what can I do except eat a few creatures here and there? So that's gonna be fun.
That's also sorry. I guess that's also one thing. How are little orphans, at least 3/4 of the team, how are little orphans going to affect the war?
Yes, exactly. I mean, like perhaps your perhaps pieces of the chessboard that's been being moved around. So who knows? Who knows? We shall see. I'm excited for the pilot episode this coming Monday. I'll show you guys the schedule after we talk to JD. Expectations and general feelings.
So my first experience with Mother as a DM was actually Eberron, and she was doing Embers of the Last War. I loved the whole thing, and I gave Leopold's backstory, and I'm basically playing his backstory right here and now. And there's a specific thing that she did quite well sa Embers of the Last War, which I really miss, and kasama siya rito sa Last War. So I can't wait to see what happens during that time. Basically, I'm giving all the reins to Denma regarding my backstory. Let's see what happens if Leopold survives or dies or anything like that. Hopefully he'll survive.
Yeah. I like that you willingly gave the knife. Like, okay, you trust me, you gave me the blade. Don't worry, I'm not here to kill anyone. I just want you guys to leave with a few scars and a few stories to tell. And it's all consented. Consent is a wonderful thing. Always remember, consent is great.
Yes.
Yes. So thank you for that.
You have my consent to emotionally scar me. Yes.
Here for the trauma. That's gonna be the hashtag. Here for the trauma. So let's now go to Pedro, Peter. Your
Yes.
expectations and general feels of the campaign.
I mean, like,
Yes,
I was
just
very
celebrate
I was very
those.
shocked.
Thank you. Sorry. The bits.
It's okay. I was very shocked that you invited me to join this. I was like, hey, I'd love to join this, but if you didn't want me, it's fine. But I'm very excited to see what happens to my character because of the this bunch of characters that I've made in this Eberron universe that you made. This is the very first like OC. So I'm excited to what you were gonna plan on doing a twist in this story.
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
no!
Do
There it
not,
is.
Oh, there it is.
do not that all the things that I throw at you is basically the things you guys give me. So what you give me, I work with, and then I just get it back at you guys. So
Yeah, and I'm excited. I'm excited.
yes, I'm glad everybody's excited, and I'm glad that there are recurring characters. There have been well-loved characters in, like, I love all the characters that I've encountered in the Eberron campaign, short and long, and it's nice to see them in this timeline, um, and just being able to see them in an actual setting of a war. You know, like the war scenarios. So self-imposed orphans. So yeah. Just a quick show of slides. Let me just show the slide. Um, Here is the official schedules for the last war, the last year. So our first pilot episode is going to be on September 6th, Monday. That's going to be 8 p.m. PHT. And then the following Monday is going to be another the episode 2. And then Friday, for the third episode. The fourth episode will be on 20th, September 20th, the Monday, 24th for Friday, and 27th for Friday. So you can see Monday, Monday, Friday, Monday, Friday, Friday. So it's like an alternating. There's 2 Mondays, 1 Friday on the first 3 weeks, and the last 3 weeks is 2 Fridays and 1 Monday. So feel free to check out those schedules. That's when the episodes will air. More or less, it's gonna be a fun 3-hour runtime, 3 to 4 hours, depending on how the characters go about it. Note that not all of these lovely people will be there at the same time. Up until, like typical hero fashion, they're gonna be all together in the, like you'll see the storylines that everybody has their own separate motives, their separate backstories. So you can definitely see like the individuality until they become connected somehow. How are they going to be connected? Tune into those episodes. Like plug. So with this, I kind of wanted to do a real quick. Isn't 27th a Monday? Did I typo it? Did I typo it? Oh yes, 27th is a. Oh no, it's a Monday. Okay, I derpus. Thank you for that. 27th is a Monday, so that is Monday, Monday, Friday, Monday, Friday, Monday. Yes. So, sorry. It's just that supposedly it's a Monday and Friday affair. We're supposed to be alternating Mondays and Fridays. But for the pilot episode, we wanted to give it a week before we go to episode 2, and because of schedules. Uh, so, yeah, tune in to those dates. Again, I'll just be showing it again. You feel free to block your dates. The 27th is a Monday. I'm sorry for that typo, but yes, Monday stream. So that's gonna be that's why I wasn't able to do my TTRPG streams this month, because I'm dedicating it to this Eberron campaign. Most of the episodes will be for this lovely 6-episode campaign, so feel free to check that out. Alright, so we've been talking about schedules, the characters, the players, and your general like how do you know everyone, the interests. I kind of wanted to do like really short um, a really short 10 question did you know, like generally with all the talking that we've been doing, and the bits and pieces from your characters, I kind of wanted to test your general knowledge of Eberron, and people in chat can definitely tune in and be part. It is a multiple choice. What did I say? Multiple choice questions. It's just gonna be 10 questions, And I'll say the person that gets the most points, I will give off the top 3 inspiration for the next campaign. So there's inspiration on the
Wow.
line. 3 inspiration on the line. Let's go.
Wow.
No one
Oh, it's only
said.
between the 4 of us. It's
Yes.
not. It's not.
Oh,
Chat's-
and
chat's not allowed.
chat. What will I do with chat? I guess I can. I don't know what to give to chat. A hug, a virtual hug, a pat on the back for getting really good points. So yeah, let's go to the first question. So I'll only be giving you guys. I'll read the questions twice, and then I'll ask for the answer. Hugs are so good. Thank you. I'll give the sub to the winner. Whoa! Mark is giving subs. This man right here. This man. This man. Thank you for supporting. I swear, man.
Hype.
Good. Okay, so the person in chat that gets the most answers for this pen item, random thing, will. Oh, not random. The Did You Know, Eberron edition. Let's start with the first question. I will post this question first on, or if you guys can check out the stream, this directed to the players. You guys can check out the stream so that I don't have to move around images and stuff.
I thought this trivia was for the people in the chat. I didn't review.
It's okay. It's totally fine. You know, it's all fun, and it's just for the 3 in speed. Stakes. Given that it's Eberron, there's in speed is gonna be really easily given, of course, depending on how well you guys roleplay, of course, and I freely give for those. But you guys want to get a head start, especially with the rolls. The stakes are high. Yes, medium rare stakes. All right, so you can declare your answers after I read it twice, and then I will tally. I will tally the scores with my lovely notepad somewhere. Oh, there. I will tally up the scores on my side right here. See who is winning. Okay. Smoke with weed. Now I want a steak. Smoke with weed. Okay. So Nigel, Peter, Lance, and JD. Let's go. Alright, so the first question. Alright. So, did you know, Eberron edition? During the last war, how many nations made up the kingdom of Galapar? Is it A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, D, none of the above? So, repeating
What's
it.
the answer?
Oh, you'll just declare it. So I'll repeat
Okay.
again. During the last war, how many nations made up the kingdom of Galapar? A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, D, none of the above. All right. Answers in. Let's start with. Everybody say it at the same time. And I'll just note it. 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay.
What?
3,
Are we saying it?
3.
Yes.
No,
Two,
say 3,
2,
2.
1,
one.
go.
C.
C.
C. Okay. Alright, everybody went for C. Let's check the chat. What was the answers by chat? I think Chaos answered B. Interesting. 4. John answered C. Okay, the answer to this question is C. There are 5 countries under Galifard especially during the war. So, congratulations, you guys each get a point. Ching, ching. Okay, everybody's
Let's
head to head.
go.
Let's go.
Ooh. All right. Let me segue real quick. Let me blur this real quick. Until they started messing with Hellscan. Yes, it all started when they started to mess with the cannons. I swear, they never learned. All right. So next question number 2. All right. Every child knows the story of the progenitor dragons. Do you? Which of these dragons are not a progenitor
Oh,
dragon. So it's
I know
A-
this.
A. Severus,
Oh,
B.
no.
Eberron, C. Kyber, D. Tiamat. So, question number 2. Every child knows the story of the progenitor dragons. Which of these dragons are not a progenitor dragon? A. Severus, B. Eberron, C. Kyber, D. Tiamat. Alright. What is chat answering? C? Okay. We got Geo with C. A for chaos. Yes. Alright, when you guys are ready. 1, 2, 3.
D.
D.
D. Okay, everybody. Even John got D. Alright. So, so the correct answer actually is D. Tiamat.
D?
Yes, Tiamat is not one of the progenitor
Wow.
dragons in. So, I think
Wrong game.
everybody's, it's in Forgotten Realms. This is everyone. Oh yeah. So Tiamat's not
Yeah,
here. Sorry.
I was talking to you about this. How dumb the story of the progenitor dragons are.
Yeah. You can share the story actually. Share the story to chat. Yeah.
As far as I remember, it said that there were 2 dragons. It was Sybaris and Kyber, and then apparently they like destroyed each other, and Kyber became the moon and the stars, and then Sybaris became the underworld, and then Eberron became like, the
Swap.
prison for Sybaris.
It's upside down. It's Kyber that went down,
It's upside down.
and then
Okay,
Severus
okay,
went up.
and I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
It's a fantasy, dragons. There's a freaking lightning rail where you shove an elemental. Anything's possible. That's all I'm saying. Wait, JD, did you get the answer correct for this
I didn't
question?
get the answer correctly.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's okay. It's all good. All right. So now we're going to the third question. Real quick, fiery hot round. I'm sorry if you guys can't see this properly. I'm gonna do my best to show it. Okay, this is a bit blurry. It's a lot of text. All right. In the common calendar Corvair, days are 24 hours long, divided into day and night. The 7 days of the week in order are Sul, Mol, Zol, Weir, Zor, Far, Sar. What is the Eberron counterpart of September? So September is the month where we're running the campaign. Is it A, Olarun, B, Ra'an, C, Barakas, D, none of the above?
What?
So, in the common calendar of Corvair, days are 24 hours long, divided into day and night. The 7 days of the week in order are Sul, Mol, Zol, Weir, Zor, Far, Sar. What is the Eberron counterpart of September? Is it A, Olarun, B, Ran, C, Barakas, D, none of the above?
Orurun Yugi Gachi.
What?
B, there is no months in war. Wake me up when Ran and Drat. Okay. Ooh, nice, interesting. B? Question mark. So, when you guys are ready, 1, 2, 3. What are your answers?
I'll
That-
go
B,
actually.
A,
I don't know.
A, B,
I'll go
A.
D. None of the
I'll
above.
go with A.
I'm not that evil.
I'm gonna go with A.
Okay.
You gotta get this right, you.
All right. So, just letting you know, letter A, the letter A, Olarun, it's actually February. So, it's not. So the answer actually is B, Ran. Oh, Nigel got that point. Oh!
Nice.
This is how I
Nice.
passed college.
Nice.
This is how I
Good
made it to
job.
college.
All right. I think who answered? I think it was Mark who answered. Wake me up when Ra'an ends. So that's nice. That's nice. It's really cool. All right. So now we're going to question number 4, lightning round. Let's go. We're going back We're going back to our roots. We're going back to Kyber. This is sometimes called Kyber's speech. A. Abyssal. B. Celestial. C. Infernal. D. All of the above. So, this is sometimes called Kyber's speech. A. Abyssal. B. Celestial. C. Infernal. D. All of the above. Give me your answers! What we talked earlier is a hint. Alright. Alright, when you guys are ready. 1, 2, 3, what are your letters?
B, but I
D.
don't know how to make
All of the
shape.
above. I don't know.
D. D. B.
Let's go with B this time.
What did Peter say?
Inferno C.
Okay. So, there is a D. Everyone picked everything except A, correct?
No, I got B. I got B.
Oh,
B.
come on.
Everybody, B.
Well, let's go
Because
with
it's
B.
the upper
No,
world. It's still the
so,
upper world.
Kyber, the actual common for Kyber speech is abyssal, so it's A. I think no one got it. There's no such thing as infernal here. They all condensed it to abyssal. So.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
You put that as a trick answer. You.
I know. I'm very well aware.
We got
Laps.
baited, boys.
Yes.
We're all outer world. It's fine.
Yes. There's no. By the way, goblins. Goblins generally are fused to just talk Orcish. There's no such thing as goblinoid. So they just merged a lot of languages. In Eberron, which is a really fun thing. So you guys get to learn more about. Yes.
Isn't the title in Takaani? Oh, never mind.
Dakaani, no, that is fourth ed, I think. That's fourth ed lore. But in the 5e, they've just like, you know what? Everything's all the fiends, all the devils, all the demons are abyssal. That's it. We're done. So, all right. So we are now on the halfway point. We are at question number 5. All right. This I feel like Charlie should get this. So. The noble families of Galifar, along with those granted land and titles by one of the sovereigns, add these prefixes to their surname. Which of these prefixes are not used by the nobles? A. Ear. B. D. C. Muck. D. All of the above. So, noble families of Galifar add prefixes to their surname. Which of these prefixes aren't used by nobles? A. Ear. B. D. C. Muck. D. All of the above. Let's see. So, when you guys are ready. 1, 2, 3. What are your answers?
C.
Alright. Is it Scotland? Yes. McDonald. Muck will be noble. If Muck can be noble, I'm calling raisin. The Scotsman has spoken in the chat. Unfortunately, the answer is C. Oh my god, yes. Unfortunately, Mac is not a considered prefix in Eberron. It's ear and de. I think Charlie DeCanneth that's her full name, so
Yes, it is.
yeah, 2 points for Gio. Yes.
The people with the Mac couldn't get freedom in this world.
Mac sounded too normal.
Okay, but now
Mac was too
Mac
suspicious.
Yeah. That. Yeah, Muck is just too strong. Okay, so this one.
fun.
Alright, so the currently Peter and Lance are tied with 3 points. JD has 2 points, and Nigel has 4 points. What? What?
Wow.
Okay, you guys
This
can
is how
catch
I
it.
passed college.
Pick the letters. Pick the letters. Okay, so we got our number 6 question. Let us go. Only this house with this specific dragon mark can pilot an airship. So we've been talking about sky pirates. So which of these houses with the dragon mark can only pilot an airship? A. Zoraco, B. Kenneth, C. Lyrandar, or D. Orion? So, A. Zoraco, B. Kenneth, C. Lyrandar, or D. Orion? A. Ooh, okay, somebody went for A. The cloudy lady beckons. Yes. So, when you guys are ready with your answers, I think somebody answered A, somebody answered D. There's two Ds now. That's both from Gio and John. What about the players? 1, 2, 3. Answers?
D.
D. D. So everybody's for D.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. House Orion is wrong. Unfortunately, they are.
Is it actually Jurassico?
It's Lyrandar. The answer is C. Yes. Yeah. So D actually is. Orion is known for they're kind of like the LBC, the UPS of Eberron. It's less of the actual flying the airships. The piloting, the mark of wind and storm is actually Lyrandar. So, no points, chat. Thank you so much for the follow, my dude. Oops, I think I'm wrong. Yes. So, cpaul003, thank you for following. Appreciate you. We are now on question number 7 for the Did You Know Eberron Kyber edition. Let's go with that. Yeah. Well, that house plus Air Genesi, right? Yes, let's go. It's question number 7. It's okay, guys. You guys you still can catch up with Nigel. So,
Tied with Lance.
no, everybody, no, it's 3, 3, 4, and then 2. So, just 1 point away.
Typical for a soldier failing in an exam.
It's okay, we need the brawn. We need the brawn. Okay, so I feel like this is in Charlie's favor. Which of these creations was made by House Kenneth? A. Lightning Rail, B. Warforge, C. All of the above, D. None of the above. So which of these creations was made by the House Kenneth? A. Lightning Rail, B. Warforge, C. All of the above, D. None of the above. We... Alright, so, in 3, 1, 2, 3, what are your answers?
See?
D.
See,
D.
Wait,
They sound like dick, so I think they'd make both of those.
okay,
D. D.
The can's gonna answer D. Oh no!
No!
no, it's C.
It's,
If I
yes,
They
yes,
sound
go.
like the kind of dicks who would make living soldier scheme things and a lightning elemental that will run a train forever. So I think they're the kind of dicks that would make both.
Yes. So the answer actually is C. They both made the lightning
They
rail.
both made it.
They both made the lightning rail and the warforge. Yes.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
they did.
You
They did.
don't know your house.
But I was right. Nuts. But I chose B. Oh my god, okay, 5 points, 4 points, and 3 points. Let's go. I so
Your house.
dishonor to my house. Yeah, they both made. Here's the thing. They made they made a lightning rail and partnered up with the House Orion. So every station actually has a Wayfinder lounge, which is based off one of the hardcovers named Wayfinder's Guide. So fun tidbit for you guys. Dishonor to your cow. Oh no! I really thought you were gonna get that one. I really thought. Like, it's both. It's both. So it's okay. We got 3 more questions. Let's see if you guys can catch up to each other. This is a fun one. This is a curveball question. Alright, this is a bit long. I apologize to the people in stream. So this common sport in Eberron is popular throughout Brayland, and the sport is taken into the air. The goal is to knock an opposing rider from the saddle using hippogriffs and blunted lances that deal non-lethal damage most of the time. So, is it yes, this is a common sport. A. Skyblades, B. Quidditch, C. Air Joust, or D. Brainless Joust. So this common sport is taken into the air. The goal is to knock an opposing rider from the saddle using hippogriffs and blunted lances that deal non-lethal damage. So, is it A. Skyblades, B. Quidditch, C. Air Joust, or D. Brainless Joust? Can the Brainless even fly? Toss. Ooh! Ooh! Alright, let's see your answers. What is the chat's answer? What we got? What we got? C. Alright, C. Alright, we got Chaos going for C, John going for D, Geo going for D. Alright, what about the players? 1, 2, 3. Give your answers.
C. Air Joust.
D.
D.
D?
I'd go with D.
B. B is Quidditch. I mean, you're not wrong. There's a hippogriff involved. It's in the sky. But what is Peter's answer? Sorry.
C. Air Joust.
All right. So the answer, Quidditch. I wish it was Quidditch. I wish the answer was Quidditch, but the answer is Skyblades. Letter A.
Oh my god, I thought that was a bait.
Really?
It was a bait answer.
Yeah, they called it Skyblades.
Wow.
Yes. So those fun facts. It's actually known that they would do it in the lower Dura. You would see a lot of people flying with hippogriffs, and some people don't make it out alive. So it's like most of the time it's non-lethal, but most of the time people come out dead because fall damage and whatnot. Fun stuff.
It's like the 10 dual commandments. Sometimes little OGs just end up.
Yeah.
That's probably.
Yeah, dying probably, maybe. So we didn't get that far in the lore. Yes, will we have Skyblades in this campaign? Well, I don't know. Maybe, probably. I don't know. Sounds like a fun concept. So, well, we are teens. Yes. Okay, so we are down to our last two questions. Question number 9. Okay, nice. This is gonna be funny though. Alright, so this one. So this is a known magic school in Corvair that boasts definitive collection of lore in certain fields, particularly Arcana, Dungeoneering, Geography, and History. So is it A, on their academy, B, Morgrave University, C, Sharn School of Magic, or D, Eberron High? So, this is a known magic school in Corvair that boasts definitive collection of lore in certain fields like Arcana, Dungeoneering, Geography, and History. A, on their academy, B, Morgrave University, C, Sharn School of Magic, or D, Eberron High.
What does Eberron High sound made of?
Oh my god, an AU in the modern era of Eberron. I'm Monster Hearts. That's the fact. Eberron High.
Eberron High sounds like a campaign on its own.
I know, right?
Somebody better run Eberron High. Yes! We gotta. Everybody's in high school. Everybody's. So, hey Jay, thanks for dropping by. Eberron High is when you play Eberron campaign. Alright, so let's count what did before that, let's check the chat. What is the chat's answer? There is, okay, somebody went for C. Okay, Chaos went for C. Slytherin! I wish I put Hogwarts. But, let's go. Alright, so, we'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3. What are your answers?
B.
B.
God damn it! Here we go again!
So, the answer is, yes, it is Morgrave University.
Aww.
Yes, it is B. So, the fun fact, just a bit of lore for peeps, it's called Morgrave University because you notice there's Dungeoneering, Geography, and History. They're actually known for excavations. Most of the artifacts, they send off students to their deaths, their art to find artifacts. for them to keep in their university.
It's training. It's training.
Yeah, it's training.
Live your Indiana Jones fantasies.
Yes, so all the
I mean, it's in the name.
Yes, more grave. More
More
graves.
Graves.
Oh, that took a dark turn. But yes, we are now down. Yes. Okay, going for the points now. There is Nigel with 6, Peter with 5, Lance with 4, and JD with 3. It's okay. So in the final question, I will let you guys bet for the amount of points that you. The max would be 5. You can bet up to 5 points.
Wow.
So like
Oh my god.
final question, 100 points. More gravy. Yes, gravy. Let's go. More gravy university. Let us. Alright, so you guys can bet a maximum of 5 points. You can play it safe, bet nothing, or bet everything. Bet it all. So
I'm gonna say it now.
I
I'm
was
gonna
gonna
bet
win.
everything.
I thought I was
I'm
already
gonna
gonna
bet
win.
Go big or go home.
go big or go home.
This is the all-in. This is the all-in moment.
Yes.
No balls.
Alright, I bet 3. Okay, how much you betting? Alright, so in the last question, this is the dominant religion of the country of Thrain, and the purified are often called to a voice who seeks for purity and to eradicate all supernatural forms of evil across Corvair and beyond. Is it A, Church of the Silver Flame, B, Church of the Sovereign Host, C, Church of the Voice of the Flame, or D, none of the above?
I
So,
got an answer, I know.
this is the dominant religion of the country of Thrain, and the purified are often called to a voice who seeks for purity and to eradicate all supernatural forms of evil across Corvair and beyond. A, Church of the Silver Flame, B, Church of the Sovereign Host, C, Church of the Voice of the Flame, or D, none of the above. So, before that, I want to see first what chat is going for. Charo dyan pag di mo ito nasagot mo. Like, you were the chosen one! So, anyways. So, betting any of your 4 points, Ron. Okay, let's see how much the chat is betting on their points first. I'll bet 4. So, John is betting 4. Okay, alright. So we're taking note of that. What about Geo? What about Chaos? Are you guys making 2 marbles? Okay, so that's 2 for Chaos. And I don't know what Geo's betting. I don't know how much. We are big gamblers. I'll bet all my 3 points. Okay, all in, baby! Okay, so everybody's made their bets in chat. Let's go to the players. How much are you betting? Max is 5.
I'm betting 5. I'm
Okay.
betting 5.
Alright, 5.
All-in.
Alright, 5
All
for
in.
JD. What about you, Lance?
All-in.
Going in? Go hard? Okay, 5.
Hells yeah.
5
Eh.
out of 6.
Peter, are you going for 5? 5?
I'm all in, yeah, 5, all in.
Alright, so at a count of 3, give your answers. 1, 2, 3.
Hey.
A, Silver Flame.
Okay. All in, alright. So it is a
A.
Church of the Silver Flame. So we are tallying up the scores. That is
That's fine.
11, 10, 9, and 8. So 11, 10, 9, and 8 with Nigel winning the Did You Know Eberron edition. Congratulations. She will be starting with 3 inspiration at the start of the campaign. Yay!
This goes so nicely with my portent.
Yeah. Oh no! It's like, no, I want to reroll this. No, I want to reroll this. Oh my god. 10 points to Kenneth. Yes, we're giving 10 points, participation points to Kenneth. So for minus 5 for answering just Warforged.
It's not my fault, but you didn't know how much of a dick your own house was.
Oh, the shade.
Alright. Church of the Silver Flame. Yes, the answer is Church of the Silver Flame. And my cat. Sorry. Uh, my cat made a cameo, freaking out about it's here. They're hearing the voice of the Silver Flame. But the fun story was in one of the seasons of the Eberron campaign I ran with John and Co. They actually went to the church. They had some fun times in the church. One of them
Yep.
involving suplexing a priest to the floor. Looking at you, John. Just and then like bright light everywhere. You only won because I had. Yeah, chat winner is John. Yeah, I just remember that scene. You were like, I'm gonna walk up to it and I'm just gonna slam him on the ground, and that's what happened. So very fond memories for that. So, with that out of the way, we've just yeah, man. Wait, someone make a post. This is fine. Okay. Uh, so with that one, we've declared our schedule for stream, and before we end, I actually wanted to get the actual real-time reaction of the players. I have not shown them the actual campaign trailer yet for the last year. So I will be playing it as we end the stream, as we cordially end the stream. We introduced players, we got to know their characters, we know the schedules, you know? We have a campaign trailer! Oh my god! So, very excited for this one. So, we shall see this in real time. I kind of wanted to surprise them for this. So, a moment of silence. We shall